Hey friends, this is Marilyn from Tarot Clarity. I thought I was done today. I did my readings for the day, I did my videos for the day, and I was about to leave, and I just decided to check out one of my favorite channels, Grizzly Crime. Some of you may be familiar with Gazelle. And she had an update on the Kada Scott case. Any of you who happen to be watching from Philadelphia, this is especially for you. They have arrested a suspect. His name is Keon King, a 21-year-old young man who they believe is the one responsible for kidnapping. He's being charged with kidnapping. He has a pattern of history. Earlier this year, he kidnapped a young woman, strangled her in his car, and she managed to escape. Was brought to court, brought to trial, and a witness failed to appear, and the case was dropped. So he was free. You have to be brave in this world, man. They believe that his car will directly lead them to Kada. His car is a 1999 gold Toyota Camry with Pennsylvania tags MSX0797. I know I have a lisp, but it's PA tags MS, like snake, X 0797. Apparently this vehicle was driven all around the city, all over the place, and they believe she was in the vehicle. It has heavy bumper damage on the front driver's side. King previously, as I mentioned, abducted a young lady who knew him. He was an acquaintance to the previous young lady that he abducted. She knew who he was, which would makes you wonder if Kada had some familiarity with this young man. As I mentioned, he strangled her, but she managed to get away, and the case was thrown out in May. Just a few months later, he did it again. He is now being charged for both cases. Sadly, and I guess hindsight is 20/20, but her place of work, she reported for work at 10 o'clock. The police say by 10:20 she was no longer there. She was supposed to work until 6 o'clock. Sadly, her place of work never reported her missing, never contacted her parents. After she disappeared for her shift, 20 minutes into the shift, it never occurred to anybody to contact her parents or report her missing. And sadly, there were no cameras on the outside of the facility. I did do a reading on this a couple days ago. I don't know, what these cards might suggest now, but I want to help, if we can, find Kada. Particularly if you happen to be in the Philadelphia area, if anything I say with if anything we see or discuss on the table with these cards makes you think of something you saw, please report it. I'll put the phone number down below for you to call. This is extremely important. If you see anything I might say triggers a memory, if you live in Philadelphia and you saw something, or if you know this guy, Keon King, if anything leads you to think of something, no matter how insignificant it seems, please report it. Right now, what we want to know is, where's the vehicle? They said that they believe the car has the forensic evidence they need to find Kada. Alrighty. Five Swords. Where is the vehicle? If they find the vehicle, they think they can find Kada. So we have two swords. We have, oh, excuse me. The next card is not a sword. Okay. We have 3 out of 4 cards are swords. Could it be near a municipal building? Can it be near an administrative building? Could it be near a courthouse, front and center of the core 9? We have a woman in a position of power. We have 2 women in positions of power. And we have, of course, a king who is in also a position of power. So this makes me wonder if it's near some type of municipality. You know, this card, and of course we have this card, which is a page, not a king or queen. And then we have another card of the suit of swords, which is an odd number, you know, so it could suggest a number of uneasiness, unrest. Of course, this card being the devil card suggests a lack of virtue or foul play, which is obvious. But maybe it's a place, maybe it's parked near a place where people tend to be, either, you know, in court for misdeeds, or I'm not sure at this stage what the court cards are all representing, but it's, let's see, we have 6 batons, gathering of people, where people congregate, another queen, oh my gosh. So all these court cards, it means it's maybe a highly populated area. It could be a very populated area. It could be an area where important people meet. It could be a courthouse. It could be a place where people who lack virtue may frequent. Oh. Could it have been an abandoned building where this kind of stuff took place? If you're anywhere in the city of Philadelphia, you know, this is not a predictive read. You know, this is a read that should just spark ideas. Could it be near an abandoned building, where an abandoned municipal building, a place where people who lack virtue may be frequent? I'm going to do the Quint cards. I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, the Quint cards are repeated, so we're to pay attention. We have the Fool card, which appeared in the original read I did, as did the World card, which I think was I'm not positive, but I think it might have been the final card for the last read, or if it wasn't, it was one of the Quint cards, or it may have been a card. I'm not sure exactly where it was, but it was in the spread. So when we see a card that appears twice, we pay a lot of attention to it. Now we have a woman within a wreath. In the context of this question, we're looking for the car. At the very least, the authorities say that if we find the car, it will lead us to the young lady. I don't want to say more than that. So we have to find that car, because that is the key to where Kada is. We have a building here that's been struck by lightning. In the context of this question, it could suggest a building that's been abandoned. People have fallen out. But it was a building where a lot of people congregated. The good, right? Or the people of power, and the bad. They could have been people in positions of authority who were law enforcement, or some kind of municipal building, or derelicts, or people who were being, brought. Or it could be now a place that is attracting these kind of people because the building's abandoned, or it's an abandoned area. I don't know how helpful this is, but if you are in the Philadelphia area and you know of a building like this, maybe, just maybe, it can lead us to the vehicle. Remember, here's my notes on the vehicle. It's a 1999 gold Toyota Camry. The plates may have been taken off the car. People do bad things. Maybe they remove the plates. But in the event that the plates are on, or if you did see a gold car with these plates, call MSX0797. You never know. Never know. Until next time, friends, let's pray and hope that Kada is found well. Until next time, peace, stay well, be brave, and please be kind.